You guys, I saw this girl on TikTok and she lives in my city in Sacramento, and she found a tracker in her car. So I was like, wow, good idea. Let me download a tracker app. So I found these two apps. So this one scans for trackers. At first I found there were 3 air tags that popped up. I got scared. So I drove around the corner and then there was only one.
Which is
And
my
then this
Apple
app
AirTag.
is to find hidden cameras. So I'm showing you guys how it works. So you have to be in the dark. So that's my webcam that I use to record me sleeping and everything. So that's what it looks like. You see the little lights when there's a camera. I literally found 2 in my car. One is right behind the steering wheel, on me. And then there's another one in my passenger seat inside the bin. And look how it's broken. So they did that on purpose to show there's a camera there. This is what it looks like. What it looked like. It's a screenshot of how it looked on the app. My gang stalker neighbors turned on these 2 bright ass lights to signal to each other.
As I was driving home from church in the rain, and when I got home, I parked on the street instead of inside the apartment complex because I was thinking, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with the flat tire and the spare right now. I'll do it tomorrow when it's not raining and it'll be a lot easier on everybody. So that was on Sunday. Monday, I call my friend to help me put on the spare. He puts it on for me. I meet someone at the tire shop so they can be with me as the tire's getting repaired. And after that, everything's awesome. My car's back in order. I go to the gym, and on my way home from the gym, I get a notification that there's an unknown tracker in my car or moving with me. And this has happened to me before. I've gotten, AirTag moving with you or AirPods found with you, and it's always been either my own AirPods or someone else next to me, their own device, or it's just we figured out what it was, right? But this time I got the notification, it wasn't Apple, it was some off-brand tracker. I'm editing this right now, but I also forgot to mention too, when I got the notification, the first one, it had said that the tracker was with me ever since 7 in the morning. And I'm assuming that's because that's the first time I grabbed my phone. But you have to understand, I parked my car on the street, and then all of a sudden there's a tracker in my car, and it's been with me everywhere I went since I drove it. Yeah, nah. So immediately I pull off to the side, and it has the option to play sound. I play sound and it plays a sound. So my heart sinks. I drive to the nearest gas station. I'm on the phone with my brother, and I'm searching my car for this tracker. I don't see it anywhere. I keep playing sound, and I've come to the conclusion this thing is literally in my car door. So I tell my brother I park my car at the gas station overnight, and my friend takes me home, and I do a bunch of research the same night. Okay, adding in more of my 2 cents. When I did research on what the heck a Novu tracker was, there were 2 types that came up. One of them was kind of similar to an AirTag, where it was you put it on a keychain or whatever. And then the other one was shaped like a credit card. So at this point, it started to make sense how the sound was coming from literally inside of my door, because I started to theorize whoever put it there, they had to have jammed it, in where the window is. The next day comes, which is today, on Tuesday. My brother comes, we get my car back, and we take apart my entire car door. Lo and behold, we find the freaking tracker attached to my driver's side window. I say all this to say, as a woman in Sacramento, California, where sex trafficking is at, one of the highest rates in the entire country, I have seen and heard of almost all the tactics, air tags on your car, actual tracking devices on your car, men trying to lure you or act like they're hurt so that you go to their car. I've heard of it all, but never have I ever seen a tracker that looks like a credit card and it being wedged into your window. That is another level of evil. So I took the card tracker thing to the police department. They were telling me that they can't do anything since I'm not hurt or nothing's broken or stolen or anything. They wrote a report, but I am just hoping that everyone can just be aware and really just have an understanding. Like, people are getting creative when it comes to stalking, when it comes to trafficking and all the things. Like, people are getting really creative. I hope that this video helps somebody, or just like be informed, y'all, because that's insane. Like, I've never ever seen anything like that. And like, you're telling me the one time I parked my car on the street, like, this happens? That's actually crazy. So be aware, you guys. If you can park somewhere where there's surveillance, park there. If you can be on the phone with someone or go with someone when you need to go somewhere, do that. Like, genuinely crazy. But I will say this, the Lord is so good in that he gave me the wisdom in that moment to do something immediately about the notification and not taking it lightly. And he has just blessed me with people in my life who have the urgency to act on things like that. You know, if my brother didn't come so immediately to freaking take my door apart, who knows what would have happened, y'all. So this is insane. It's spooky for sure, but the Lord is good, like, at the end of the day. Love you guys. OMG.
Play it again.
Thank you. Like, super.